As the war enters its third week, civilians continue to pay the price, shattering the lives of those in the Persian Gulf region and increasingly family members of fallen American troops. Candace Cole has more on a now seemingly endless conflict and the confusing messaging coming from the White House.
We never asked for a ceasefire.
Iran's foreign minister appearing on Face the Nation Sunday, refuting claims U.S. President Donald Trump made suggesting the Islamic Republic is ready to make a deal to end the 16-day war. Saturday, Trump told reporters he's not ready to make a deal because he wants better terms. But the Iranians say no such deal was ever on the table.
And we have never asked even for negotiation. We are ready to defend ourselves as long as it takes. There are, people being killed only because President Trump wants to have fun.
Just this weekend, the war reached a new point of escalation with America's bombardment of military assets on Iran's Karg Island, a major oil hub, in response to the blockage of the Strait of Hormuz, responsible for transporting a fifth of the world's oil. But as oil prices spike due to the conflict, the people living in Iran and neighboring Gulf countries are paying the steepest price. In Tehran, residents are returning to find their homes in shambles. This woman, cleaning through the debris, says knowing the enemy is being defeated is sufficient for her, hoping her patience with the war will pay off. And in Lebanon, displaced residents take refuge in a monastery as Israel's unrelenting strikes in its pursuit of Hezbollah fighters have killed more than 800 people, as Iran landed one of its bombs in Tel Aviv. Back in the U.S., Americans are also facing the human toll of the war as families mourn the loss of the 6 service members killed in an accidental refueling plane crash in Iraq Thursday. 28-year-old Sergeant Tyler Simmons was among those killed.
He was our only child, grandchildren we won't have, him being married. And, he wanted to be married. He wanted to have children. Everything stopped. It just stopped.
In Washington, with no clear off-ramp, patience is running thin among some lawmakers.
Regime change, get rid of the enriched uranium, get rid of their missiles. Now we're in this circumstance where he's going to decide, I guess, when he feels it in his bones. And is that the criteria when we've got literally 13 service members killed?
Iran's foreign minister told CBS that some countries have reached out seeking safe passage through the Strait of Hormuz. He says that is up to Iran's military, but at least 2 Indian vessels have made it across safely. Colleen?
Candace Cole in Washington. Thanks, Candace.